we're on our way to Ohio. It's Wednesday, October 28th. We got 10 days to hunt in Ohio, so I'm pretty excited. So my game plan here is to hold off on a doe and just try to shoot a buck. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a trophy buck hunter. Doesn't have to be a giant. Makes me just as happy as shooting a nice trophy. So my plan is to, just before daylight, get ready, and right as daylight is starting to crack, walk in and start doing some scouting. So hopefully I can figure this place out, try to get on some good buck sign, and make something happen. Alright, well, I got down here well before daylight, and it's just starting to break daylight now. Unfortunately, on Onyx and Hunt Stand, the boundaries of this public don't show up. Fortunately, I screenshotted a map of this public, so I'm having to toggle back and forth between a PDF map and Hunt Stand and Onyx. I was trying to find a way to get across the river and I just kept coming down. That tree is shredded. There's fresh shavings on top of the leaves. This has just happened recently. And right below it is a scrape. Look at this. Man, some of this deer sign back here. This sign coupled with all of the scrapes on that field edge, and then you got this scrape right here, and then this massive rub. This sign in here is really getting me excited. That big rub and scrape is right there, and there's a huge deer trail that comes right through here. You can see all the dirt tore up right here where they're coming down the bank right here. Goes all the way over there. It's huge. He's got his licking branch. Right over there's that massive rub and scrape. Oh, there's another tree. I don't know if that's a historic rub or if that's fresh. Man, this area is super cool. And right at the oxbow is where the deer are crossing the river. So it's a natural funnel, natural pinch point right here. So I want to go a little further back. I want to check this field out over here, but this spot right here is definitely my favorite spot right now, and there's plenty of trees in here that I could get up catching deer crossing the river right here. Basically, I'm just trying to glass the opposite side of the swamp to see if there's any deer movement or any deer bedded down. The river's right behind me.
I'm right on the corner of that field, right where that other scrape was. And there's another scrape. Licking branch. This is super fresh. There's dirt kicked all on top of the leaves. Like dry dirt, fresh dirt. And it rained all last night. There's deer tracks in it that are fresh. So this deer has been here within the last few hours. I wish my cell cam would work. I'd really like to put it out. Every place I've tried it, I can't get connectivity. All of the tracks, all of the rubs and scrapes, all the deer runs, it is just covered up in this place. If I don't shoot a buck with my bow, hunting's hunting. There's no guarantees. If I don't, I may wait and come back and not harvest a doe. If I have the opportunity, I might just wait and keep hunting this and try to harvest a buck. There's just so much buck sign in here. I'm feeling really good about it, but like I said, hunting's hunting, and it just makes me a little bit nervous because you just never know if you set up in the right tree, or you might miss them by, 20 yards or 40 yards, even though there's a ton of deer sign in here. Anyway, I'm on my way back to the truck to eat lunch. I'm hungry. All right, well, I just finished lunch and I'm about ready to grab my saddle, my gear, and head in for an evening sit. I want to get in a little bit early. I think I have a good wind. My wind is blowing out of the southwest, and I want to hunt down by that river where I crossed and where the heavy deer crossing was, where that massive rub was, and there was some scrapes down there too. So I think the thermals will pull down into the river and probably pull my scent down the river, which is perfect. Hopefully we'll see a buck. That's what I'm praying for. First day, public land, Ohio. We'll be back here tomorrow morning.